better. Here we go. All right. Oh, I clicked something. What did I click? All right, well, either way, welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Here we go again. Another one. Yes, sirree.
Indeed, good wife. I'm Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, Lord of Rattay. That is, almost.
Almost a nobleman.
Hey.
Well, a little...
What's up, Emanuelo?
Basically, my father, God rest his soul, bequeathed his estates to me.
Chat.
Ah,
Needs to be refreshed.
About that, sir?
Nothing. And everything.
Hopefully that's better.
The thing is, it's up to a bunch of nobles. Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Hello, hello. Don't mind if I do.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened?
What is this game about? Well, we're just at the beginning,
now, Henry,
so we're learning what it's about.
Tell this good
mostly it seems to be like kind of a medieval times kind of deal. Everything. What's up? Hey, welcome in. So far we got chased by some bandits and almost killed. And me and my buddy here, we're his, the guy that was talking, we are his bodyguard. We're trying to deliver a message to a nearby castle. But some bandits stopped us. Sir Hans. Let's see.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck...
Yeah, Cooper. So we're figuring it out. We'll figure it out together. You know? Humans are mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
Did you just get the game? Yeah. Yeah.
The fellas in the tavern.
I mean, I've had it for a few days, but we just started it today.
So. Like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But
what could
if
they
did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
Fortuna juvat.
Now you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Sir Hans took an arrow.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were
Sure
poised and ready to attack.
I remember.
We
I was there.
almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat! He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
Hey,
I admit it, you saved my arse.
literally.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
How did you beat the cutthroat?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things.
We can teach her what
I'm
is
afraid we don't
up.
have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to
Have you
dally
played
any longer.
Kingdom Come:
We have to get to Trotsky
Deliverance?
as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that.
You're so
Take
welcome.
This potion.
Reputation
It will help
gained.
when you're in danger or don't know
Weak
which way
savior
to turn.
schnapps.
Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see.
Interesting.
It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality.
Much
God bless you.
obliged.
And you too, sirs.
Oh, God bless. Oh,
As
thank
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts.
Very nice,
and you
very
have
nice.
rightfully earned the gratitude of
I
the
will be
House of
taking
Liger for
all
time.
your food.
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be
Thank
open.
you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Is that bacon?
Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Yes, yes, no worries. Anything else I can take from here? Is this pickable? It is. I'll be taking everything of yours.
I know. Though I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some bargains.
Don't mind me, just
And I succeeded.
traipsing through your garden. St. John's wort.
Charges me twice as much as we do. So it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come
I love how not only did they heal us, but we're just taking everything that they own.
Put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here.
I should be listening to them, but I need all their stuff.
On the run, and a man's an easier target.
Should we wash?
Not like me.
Why not, right?
You know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
Dude, Growler wouldn't
True.
shut up
That
earlier.
animal is God's gift.
Alright, what else we got up in here? Anything else?
Pavlena, I don't know what I'd do without you.
do not have a lockpick. You need a lockpick. Okay. Sorry. Get them from shady merchants. Interesting. That's the door. It's locked. So dark. What is a marksman's kit? And was that stealing? Hello, tally ho, and such, therefore. Alright. I think we're just about out of here. Just gonna double check around. Never hurts to check the toilet. Did our settings get changed? That's good. Show FPS. Oh. Little bump. Upscaling technology that enables running the game at a lower resolution, enhancing performance. However, due to the game's high CPU demands, benefits may be less substantial. Balance, performance, quality. Motion blur off, brother. Oh my god. Depth of field, stay on. Right this. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's a bit better. Okay. Anything else we can pick from here? Don't think so. The goal is to talk to him. I'm just going to double check in here. Could make some more potions, possibly. Should we talk to her? Oh.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
He gone.
God bless you, Henry.
Anytime.
Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Any time you need a corpse disposed of, just let me know.
It was good to see you, my friend.
I want to chat with your daughter. Hey, m'lady. How do you manage?
Are you
here?
managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions.
A basket
then
weaver.
I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us when it's something serious.
Interesting. You can
You
shoot.
said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty
His
handy
voice
with
is
it.
so deep.
I train up there on the cliff whenever I have
Very
a free
deep.
moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves.
Ew.
If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down.
She'd
But
beat them all.
that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
Very well.
Care then?
Nice to see you, Pavlena. All right, my boy.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trusty Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Ratai with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our... Everybody died.
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
Well,
You
no.
saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
How can their
You're
souls
right.
find peace if their bodies are
They
all
were
strewn
damn
over
good
the road?
lads. I'd known oats since childhood. Damn it.
Toth?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond
Who's
was
Toth?
Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me.
I saw
I'd
him.
never mistake his
I
ugly
saw
face
him.
after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's
yeah.
nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes.
I know what I saw.
We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace
Sure
that
did.
sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
That seems trivial, but I really like that it noticed that I picked up a sword and gathered some stuff. It could sneak right by you, but the fact that they check for that's good. Oh, here we go. Why is she giving us money? Thank you for wrecking my evening and the whole next day. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Oh, I love it when strangers waltz into my home and bleed all over everything, take my bandages, make all my potions, eat all my food, and take off with everything I've grown in my garden for the last 3 months. I just love it. Gorgeous game. I'm very friendly. This is amazing. Look at this shot. This is an amazing shot. Wow. This is exciting. Hi. How are you? Hey, what's going on? I'm doing really well. How about yourself? Just crushing some. Well, just getting started with Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle.
Having a lot of fun with this so far.
Barber.
Pretty cool.
I mean, that old crone got
Have
me
you
on my
played this
feet,
traveling?
But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
I think this needs to move over.
And some
Just-
wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
It's closed. That's good. I'm glad you're good. Hopefully you didn't have a busy day. Haven't played this yet? Good. Well, then we are on the same page. Have you been playing any games lately?
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
For your liege lord. Yoo-hoo.
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Ain't nobody home, dog. Yoo-hoo. You play Fortnite? Oh, nice. I haven't played much Fortnite. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon.
Vacation for 3 months. Costin, that is
Parkstar.
great.
Heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about?
Ooh.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send
Oh,
two
boy.
vagabonds covered
How do
in
we explain ourselves here?
excrement as emissaries.
Am I going to have to jump in?
Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws.
Come
The captain
on.
barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
What?
There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Now
Come on.
that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not. Your shitty hands off me!
Bro, come on.
Look, wait. Wait, one moment.
Dude, what?
What the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What? What is the one thing that we can do? What is going on with the castle back there? Holy.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
Bro, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out.
Oh, was that what
I'd
happened?
rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit.
All right. Well, we definitely need to wash and change.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We're gonna have to earn some coin.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Very true. I agree.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well,
You subbed.
could
Oh,
shrug that off.
Costin, thank you so much, my man.
we've got no
Appreciate it.
message,
Subbing
no
and
coin,
liking,
Nothing but our ragged asses.
very helpful.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing.
Well, I'll
would
have to
be
try
fine, my friend.
Fortnite at some
I'll
point.
tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas.
He's dang
Instead
right.
of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Yeah, that's the worst. Let's go back and bury them.
Go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll
Just
keep
got
the
here.
promise
What
we
game?
made
Oh,
up
we're
with
playing
them.
Kingdom Come
Best way
Deliverance
to honor their
2.
memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside
Mr.
the-
Johnson.
You'll see.
Thanks for
avenge our
joining us.
lads And go back to Ratai with our heads held
Have
high.
you... I guess you
Promise
haven't
you.
played this before?
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
All right, here we go.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Report for work. What?
Cheers.
Dude, this man cannot...
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
Give up video games after my 400-hour Skyrim game corrupted? Dang.
Waiting for. She can
That
vouch
is
for
a
who we
loss.
are. Go to her.
She can't vouch for who we are. There's no way she saw us.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine.
From the
and
castle.
I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
My establishment.
About the captain. Oh? What was that? Hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
That was us.
Ha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Catherine, talk to
Sorry to
me.
bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Hey.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
Reminds you
I
of
have
Fable?
no
That's a good
idea what you're on
comparison.
about.
Very good comparison.
I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Let's see if this works.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were
She's not
washing
gonna like
laundry
that.
there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you
Dang it.
lecher.
I knew she wasn't going to like that. Shoot.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
Gotta go. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in and liking and subscribing. Really appreciate that.
I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Please.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. You'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't
Why does he
ever
keep
lay your hands on me
touching her
again.
like that, dude? Chill.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Okay. Now what?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Figures. Okay.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
Oh,
My old
we
man
have to
was meant
legitimately
take
work.
them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay.
All right. We'll
Doesn't
do
bother
it.
me.
Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
I already agree.
Glad
What
to
are
hear
we
it.
so up in arms about here?
I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Rattay?
Rattay.
Rattay. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I know this place. Heard something about a wedding?
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord
Nothing
Sabine
else.
is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a
This
feast
must not have
that's a
been
lot
easy to
different from when
write.
some tanner gets itched to a bathhouse wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samine is his vassal.
Who is Samin?
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samine. The fort and the village belong to him.
I don't know.
Old Jan Samine is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. They used to be a rich family.
It's him.
Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where is this wedding?
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Can I get in?
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
If you want to
nothing.
find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
At heart. Good lad at heart. Find out more about the wedding. Okay.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain? What?
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
What are you standing here for?
I'm waiting. I'm paid to transport loads, not to haul them on my back. The cart won't unload itself, will it?
No, that's a stroke of luck. I'm just looking for a job myself. How about I haul those sacks?
Double
It's all the same
dipping.
to me. Go and talk to the innkeeper about it.
I already did. Let me haul the sacks.
Bloody work.
What?
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
Do I have to grab you first?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you.
She
though.
was not
The main
pleased to
thing
see
is,
us.
she
Not
denied
sure
ever
why.
being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm
can't
down,
let that
let me
happen.
finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region.
Big old wedding.
Young Lord Semine, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Come on.
That's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yes, we have to move some sacks.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Oh, please don't make me do it
Not
alone.
now, but what about later?
What about
People will remember my
later?
face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some
Oh,
beggar.
God
As if the
forbid.
disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth.
Ooh.
Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Oh dear.
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork? or carry sacks, that's against God and nature.
Yeah, where do I fit in?
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as...
Oh, come on.
Pure blood.
Come on.
Noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Brother. Are you for real?
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Oh.
I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
No.
I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right.
All right, leave him alone.
I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Doubt it.
Well, giving me a large estate?
Doubt it.
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog.
My dog!
As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice.
All right.
Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Oh my god. Insufferable. All right, can I take these now? Fantastic.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Blimey. You ain't afraid of hard work.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Okie dokie. Just a little bit of hard labor. No big deal. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, look at that. How nice. That's fantastic. Lovely, lovely. How are y'all? Hope you're enjoying your ale there. I'll just be here lugging sacks. Never know if I should trust NPCs. Yeah. Oh, this looks nice in here, doesn't it? Much rather be in there.
Get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
We lost
An ale,
everything.
as
How
usual.
hard is that to understand?
What if you're one
Sister
of those
Laws,
bandits?
and be a
And
better.
you're up to no good.
Oh.
We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side.
Just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh yeah? Well, you've been annoying me the whole time.
He comes here from God knows where, talks out of his ass, and is then rude to boot.
Oh my word.
I coming right over. You should be careful you don't get a beating first.
Brother, I can't move these facts fast enough. These guys are about to go to blows. Jeez Louise. Oh boy.
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Thruski. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions.
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing
Oh,
to
boy.
overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Oh dear. What platform is this? I'm playing on PC. Actually, I'm playing on
Didn't you hear? Apologize to
on GeForce Now.
No. Reinforcements. I'm so scared. Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh.